Hello and welcome back to Celestia Astrology. I'm Sonia. Thank you for joining me to look at the astrology of this full moon in Virgo. And then I have an AstroMindfulness exercise which is inspired by the astrology of the full moon in Virgo. And the time that starts will be noted in the description below. For all of us, the full moon is a powerful symbol. It signifies the peak of the lunar cycle. It's a moment of culmination where the moon stands exactly opposite the sun in the sky. It's fully illuminated, signifying full illumination of matters on Earth as the light that's reflected from the sun shines and lights up the night sky. So it's symbolic of illumination as well as physically illuminating. And the full moon is a spectacle that has captivated humanity since the earliest days, inspiring myths and rituals and a deep sense of awe. And as we look at this full moon in Virgo and reflect on its meaning, Virgo is an earth sign. It embodies the essence of practicality, diligence, pragmatic sensibilities, and a profound connection to the material world. The element is earth, and it encourages us to ground ourselves and fostering a sense of stability and reliability. This full moon is calling us to reflect on our connection to the physical realm, prompting us to reassess our responsibilities and our commitments, but also to include ourselves in that. What are your responsibilities to yourself and how are you meeting those commitments? Are you on your to-do list? Where do your needs rank? Virgo is a mutable or double-bodied sign, so there are two different sides to be considered. It's characterised by adaptability and a keen awareness of detail. It's ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules our intellectual capabilities. He's curious, wants to know the details. This mutable nature encourages us to embrace change and to be flexible in our approach to life's challenges. The full moon in Virgo invites us to refine and perfect our endeavours, to pay attention to the smaller details that often shape the grand tapestry of our existence. And so I've put up a copy of the chart for this full moon in Virgo, and I've also put an illustration of the card for the Decan. And Decans are simply divisions of the zodiac. The zodiac can be divided in many different ways. So we divide it into 12, which represents the movement of the sun through 12 parts. But the decans are a further subdivision of each of the 12 parts into 3, and each of them represents 10 degrees. And the first 10 degrees of Virgo are represented by this first decan, Virgo 1. And the deck that I've used is the Wild Way Oracle deck, which illustrates all of the decans of the zodiac. And for Virgo 1, we've got the keyword of humility, and we're shown a wild boar and it's watering and tending to its tree and the fruits of its tree. And it's obviously taking a lot of care and taking its time. You've got the sense of good things come to those who wait, and there's an air of dedication and patience and the careful attention that's needed. But the fruit will come with that work. And the keywords that have been given with this card are careful tending, observation, and quiet competence. So that reflects the energy of the decan that the moon is within. So if you are starting something, or there's a project that's coming through for you, or something that you're working on, bring this to your mind as well and see how these words might apply, or see if the image resonates with you. And so before we begin the AstroMindfulness exercise, I hope you don't mind if I just remind you that for a small channel, it really is important and really matters to have your support with likes, subscribes or comments. I'd be really grateful if you could help me here if you're enjoying this content. Thank you so much. So I now invite you to make yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting or lying down, or you may even decide to walk. Just bring yourself gently into the present moment and settle yourself into the stillness. You may wish to close your eyes or just rest your gaze gently downwards. Begin to bring your attention to your breathing. You don't need to alter your breathing in any way. Just bring your focus to your breathing as it is. Allow your mind and your body to relax. And with every out-breath, release the tensions of the day, the week, the month. As you breathe out, just let it go. And as you focus on your breathing, see what you can notice about it. Try and engage all your senses. Notice how the air around you smells. Notice its temperature. Notice how it feels as it enters your body, as it travels through your body. Do you pause between in-breaths and out-breaths? And how does it feel when it leaves your body? Breathe in, and as you breathe out, imagine sending that energy out, down into the earth from your feet, like you are sending vines or roots down into the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out, sending that energy and that air down, deeper and deeper still into the earth. And then when you breathe in, breathe energy in from the earth, through layers and layers laid down over years and years and centuries. Memories of people whose names are long forgotten, who have lived on the earth. Who have left their imprint on each layer. As you now breathe in the air that travels through those layers and up into your body. And then breathe out as you return that air down to them. Allow this to feel like a circuit through your body and back to the earth. You're fully grounded now. And as you breathe, you're aware of the present moment. You're aware of the room that you're in. You're aware of your breathing. But you can visualize yourself standing in a vast, open field. You see a tree that you're familiar with, and you walk over to be closer to it. Feel the rich, fertile earth beneath your feet that you're so connected to now. Breathe in, inhaling this essence of the earth, and breathe out, exhaling any tension or worries as you move closer to the tree. You reach the tree and touch it, and you know that those roots are connecting with your breath. The roots that you can't see. You touch the tree and you know that they're there. And the circuit is complete now. As you're breathing at the same time as the tree, you sense that you're breathing together. Stay for a moment just breathing with the tree. You've been so lost in the tree that you've missed the beauty of the full moon above you. As you breathe, you begin to realise how it's casting a gentle glow upon the landscape, and you sense the mutability of Virgo, embracing the adaptability and openness to change. And as this full moon starts lighting up the landscape, you realise that you were so entranced by the tree that you didn't notice everything that the moon was lighting up. And you now see a sturdy bridge that has appeared before you. This bridge is representing a connection to Mercury, the Domicile and Exaltation ruler of Virgo. You feel invited to walk across the bridge. And so you leave behind the tree that you feel grounded to. You leave it in the field and you move towards the bridge. As you walk across it, maybe you feel a sense of anticipation and curiosity. As you approach Mercury, in whatever form he appears to you, you maybe notice an energy of communication and intellect emanating from him. Mercury invites you to join him. Take a moment now to engage in a meaningful conversation with Mercury. Seek guidance on any areas of your life that you feel require clarity and understanding. Given Virgo's mutable nature, be open to flexible solutions and adaptable perspectives. Listen closely for any insights and wisdom that may be offered. All too soon, Mercury closes your conversation. But you know that he may visit you again. Maybe in your dreams, or maybe he will send you symbols that you will recognise. You trust that this will be so. You intend to cross the bridge once again, but Mercury gestures the other way. You see a second bridge appearing, leading you to Saturn. You begin your journey across this bridge, feeling this time a sense of purpose and discipline. There's a cool in the air you hadn't noticed before. You approach Saturn, feeling an air of detachment. You sense a patient and wise presence. Saturn welcomes you and engages you in a conversation, offering you guidance on how to bring stability and structure into areas of your life that may feel challenging or uncertain. Given Virgo's mutable nature, explore adaptable strategies for implementing discipline or order. Allow Saturn's energy to instill this sense of discipline or order. Be open to however the message may arrive. All too soon your time with Saturn is over as well. Allow yourself a few moments to reflect on the guidance received from both Mercury and Saturn before you return to cross the bridge once more, returning to your mutable field beneath the full moon in Virgo, and return to your tree. Embrace the harmonious integration of mental clarity and discipline within the mutable nature of Virgo. You walk slowly. There's a lot to take in. You return your attention to your breathing. As you breathe in, you want to take in those lessons, the instruction, any symbols you were given, any gifts you were given. And as you breathe out, release any barriers to understanding what you've seen. Breathe in, being open to what you've learned and understood. And breathe out, releasing any barriers to understanding and implementing what you've seen. Breathe in, being open to what you've learned and understood. And breathe out, releasing any barriers to what you've seen and learned. Now you're approaching your tree once more. Reconnect with the tree. Place your hands upon its warm bark, and once more feel your breath synchronize with the tree. Feel a shiver as you reconnect with the roots, going deep, deep into the earth. Breathe in and out. Imagine the tree in this field through all the seasons. We find the tree at the start of spring. The tree has seen many years, many seasons. The tree is wise, and maybe it has a message for you too. Listen carefully to your breathing and to the room that you're in. Bring your awareness back to your body. Stretch out your arms. Move your fingers. Stretch your legs. Move your toes. Just break that connection that you've had with the earth and the ground beneath you. Just take a few breaths, expressing gratitude for this transformative journey that you've experienced, acknowledging the flexibility and adaptability that Virgo's mutable nature brings, and carry this newfound wisdom, clarity and discipline with you into the rest of your day and the rest of the lunar cycle. And we thank the moon, Sun, Mercury and Saturn that are joining us with this lunation. Thank you. If you're enjoying my work, I'd like to remind you that my books are currently open for astrology readings and for astro coaching. With both of them, we look more closely at your planetary placements and see how I can help you navigate life at the moment. So if you'd like to know more, please contact me through my website, which is shown on the information at the bottom of this recording. Thank you so much.